motherfucking hand.
Alright, this is what we gonna do, y'all. It's time to have a good time here. Keep it rolling. It's time to have a good time here. Y'all all still and looking all crazy like you on fire, y'all. We got almost an open bar. You get $2 drinks all you want. I'll be drinking him in the poorhouse. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man.
We shit no more. Throw your motherfucking hand here.
Everybody clap. Everybody clap. We're gonna start talking about your ass in here. Try to watch the black dude stay on beat. We got to feel this. Y'all super sick. Thank you for clapping. Cut it off. What's up? That's not everybody in here. What's up? Okay. I know what the problem is, man. I spilled liquor all over my damn shirt. That's half the damn problem. Alcohol. Exactly. I felt that was fucking bourbon too. I was like, oh man, that's like $11 worth in my city. $11 worth of drinking right there. Damn. Okay, so here's how this works, man. I want y'all to sit back, relax. You came with somebody you love, feel on her ass during my show. You know what I mean? You're a native dude, do whatever the fuck y'all do. You know, I want y'all to have a good time in here. Y'all motherfuckers in there acting like this is a goddamn funeral. You know? Y'all got the tables looking like it's a funeral. Y'all could have some better. Look at this motherfucker. What rock band did you lose your life out of? I know you play an instrument or a heroin, one of the two. We just here trying to have a good time. What's up? We got pipe fitters in here, you know what I'm saying? That's one of the coldest ass jobs you can have. Walk up to a chick at the bar, you like, look here, I don't know what you do for a living, but I'm a pipe fitter. Now, if you want to go home with me tonight, you get your ass in this car. Right, because I'm going to fit this pipe all the way up in there. That's why I was laughing when dude was up here messing with you. You know what I'm saying? Because he like both, so he's trying to fit that pipe in your ass. Make her change your life. He cool as shit, you know what I'm saying? So he might take your man. You know, I'm just playing. You don't go that way, do you? Well, you the pipe fitter though, right? Or you the pipe fitter. What you do for the company? He what?
They both are.
Yeah, look at her. She like, I'm proud of my man. He be fitting that pipe. You got the porn mustache and everything, boy. Sit on my face, baby. Go Bradley! Yeah, there you go. You got cheerleaders and shit. That's my man right there. There's a dude in here that worked for y'all, man. He got some of the biggest ears I've ever seen in my life. He cool as shit. No, right there with the blue hat. He ain't. You can hear me, man. Let's see. He look cool as hell. He probably the one that know all y'all jobs. He probably been there the longest. Got the most skill and the biggest ears on earth. He got my job. Shit, this is bullshit. I did a show with 700 people last Friday. Now I'm here with this, and I appreciate it. But it ain't showing that my career is going up. That's what I'm learning. I'm doing the Christmas party for the motherfuckers making way more money than you. You know what I'm saying? This little rocks chick. This a girl in here with a red dress wearing the shit out that motherfucker. Yeah. She need to be in the black community. Body up. Wow. Okay. Keep yelling shit out. We're gonna be pushing a little brown ass baby in this town. Listen here. I'm just playing, don't start no shit. Y'all ain't drinking enough me, man, I swear to God, I'd be drunk as hell. If I had a boss that was paying off the bill. You know you scared to leave the job because you act crazy as hell when you get drunk, take your dick out and do strange shit. But he don't care. You see his outfit. He came to party his damn self. Him and his wife. They like, the DJ gonna be here. Y'all gotta start early. You know, you and your wife gonna be maybe 1 or 5 people dancing. They ain't had no rhythm. I was trying to find it. So I was like, I had a rhythm shit. I like drinking, man. Anybody in here besides me like getting so drunk you have to piss in the tub? You're like, oh shit, who playing with the damn toilet in here? It's too small. You just turn to the tub and shit. All over the wall. It'll be clean when I take a shower in the morning, you know. In Chicago, I almost got a DUI because I was drinking and driving, you know what I mean? And I'm pretty good at it, but that day I had not spilled the shit on me, you know what I'm saying? I'm driving, the police pulled me over, he put the blue lights on me, he walk up behind me, tap on the window, roll the window down. I roll it down, he say, I can smell the liquor, get out. Now when they say get out, you in trouble. Got me out the car. He said, blow in this pipe. Blow in this pipe, you get over a .08 and your ass going to jail. I stepped up to that little tube, I said, blew a mortgage rate on his ass. Motherfucker was like, 7.5. Your whole family got to go to jail. I called my mom. I was like, Mama, guess what? You know that vacation I said we was gonna get? We got it. We're going to 26 in California. Yeah, that's the jail in Chicago. Yeah. Some of y'all wouldn't know that. One or two of y'all might. Big bald head dude look like he been gone some time. Don't try to act like you didn't. Don't be mad. I'm just, God just said, hey, you know what I'm saying? You look like the scariest prison cellmate you might ever have. Yeah, yes sir, I can tell. And my man with the tattoos that's next to you with the little red dress chick, I know you have. Your girlfriend's in the red? Pimpin' ain't easy, baby, but somebody gotta do it. I know. Exactly, that's what I'm talking about. I see the swag. I saw you walking in here. You was like, are you a pipe fitter too?
I fit that pipe, you know.
My man. See, that's how you supposed to answer. You know what I mean? You was playing coy with dude. Like, yeah, I can fit the pipe, you know what I mean? Your girl was sitting next to you, I know. You can't get as wild as the vodka helps you get. Your girl ain't that, you know.
I don't need the vodka, man. Just get it done.
What type of drinking you trying to do? Shit. Okay, well, calm down. I was giving you some love, but you know, shit could go crazy for you. I try to stop getting too wild because my cousin taught me the lesson. He went to jail, and my cousin was the cousin that everybody beat up, so he was scared all the time. You know what I'm saying? He went to jail, and the dummy called me with his only phone call. Yeah, you know, it was like, it was like 4:30 in the morning. Like on the 30th, I was like, hello? Like, this is a call from the prison system. 26 in California. And I knew he was scared because of this part. You have a collect call from Ryan! Pick up the phone! I was like, nope, it's 4:30. Your ass is gone, Jack. Your hope is done, buddy. Oh, my man, I appreciate
That's to make up the one that you put on your shirt.
Thank you, my man.
That was for you.
Thank you. Oh, thank you. Man.
Better drink it, though.
Oh, we're going to have a toast. Everybody toast. Okay, I'm going to click with you. Everybody raise your glass. There you go. Here's to nipples, because without them, titties would be pointless. Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right. That was whiskey, right? Which one? Oh, the same one I was. Well, mine came out of my room. So I'm saying.
I got in your room.
No, you haven't. I'm a straight man. Yeah, I don't play that shit. Chicago, we don't do that. Not on my side of town. I'm on the side of town that y'all see on the news all the time. Nah, the south side, baby. South side, 100%. My neighborhood is bad, Jack. My neighborhood's so bad, they shoot like this. It'd be like, if you hear pow, 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 that's somebody celebrating. If you hear boom, 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 that's a murder in my neighborhood. We hear that all the time, shit. There's so many murders and shootings in my neighborhood, I can lay on my couch and tell what type of things is going on in my neighborhood, what kind of guns they have. You know, I hear boom, boom, I'll be, oh, that's a 44 Magnum. Yeah, pop, 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 pop. Oh, that's a 38 or a 9mm, a 380. I hear boom, boom. Oh, that's a Mossberg shot. That's a Mossberg shotgun right there. I hear blocka, blocka, blocka. Look out my window. That's a crackhead screaming blocka, blocka, blocka down. Blocka, blocka, blocka. I'm like, Timmy, get off my goddamn block. He's stealing my lawnmower, trying to sell it back to me all the time. You know, blocka, blocka on the next blocka, blocka. You have to tell him that type of shit. Motherfucker, he will go in your garage. Christmas, you know what I'm saying? The dope man come back with all your shit. You know. And he got you again. God damn, Timmy, stay your ass on my block. Neighborhood is bad. My next door neighbor, one day I heard him outside and he was shooting a little 22. He was so I get off my couch, I go out look on his fence. He got a sign that say, "Happy birthday, James." He got balloons everywhere, you know, celebrating. So I go over to him, I say, "Hey, James, man, what's up?" He's like, "Hey, brother, what's going on?" I said, "I see you got a 22 for your birthday." He's like, "Yeah, man, 22. You know, my wife bought it for me." Click. I was like, "She did?" He said, "Yeah." I said, "Well, you better get rid of her. She's trying to collect your insurance." You know what I mean? Because you need at least a 45 in our neighborhood. You're going to be outgunned by squirrels and little kids. Get some sense in your head now. That's how bad it is, boy. The whole city is fucked up, bro, for real. We had one of the funniest things I ever seen happen recently, which was this dude. A lot of y'all coupled up, right? Everybody love their wife, but some people have problems and they argue, right? So this dude was hating his wife. Hating. He came up, devised a plan. He said, "I'm gonna rob a bank and get the fuck away from you." Told his wife that to her face. And went and robbed the bank. He went and robbed the bank and stood there, let them took him to jail. Judge gave him house arrest. Judge, this is cruel. I was like, these judges ain't shit in Chicago, boy. Crazy. This judge, another thing happened in my city, this dude, man, shot his son. For real, they was arguing over who was gonna walk the dog. Father was like, "You gonna get out there? I work too hard, I'll tell you, you better get out there and walk the dog." Son was like, "I ain't walking the dog. I don't feel like walking the dog. I ain't walking the dog." "Fuck you." The father said, "Fuck me." Click. Boom, shot him dead. Then, because he was so guilty, boom, put the gun in his mouth, blew his own brains out. Dog looking like, "Who gonna walk me now?" You know what I'm saying? I've been holding this for 2 days because of you, motherfucker. Thank you. I appreciate y'all. Y'all treating me well here. You know what I mean? Give it up for my man, DJ. What's your name, DJ name? Formula. That's a cold ass name right there. Y'all give it up for DJ Formula. He gonna be supporting y'all epileptic seizures after the show. I seen y'all dance on TV. I know that's a hard job you got, boy. You be doing all these parties and you be back there like, man, they all off beat. You know what I'm saying? He's watching y'all. He's like, God damn, that's funny as hell. But goddamn. Well, y'all might prove me wrong tonight. I'm gonna stick around and see y'all dance a little bit. Yeah. So he know how to dance real well. It's like one dude. He look Puerto Rican too. You Puerto Rican, man? You up here hiding from some law or something? You native? You ain't like pure white. You know what I'm saying? Where your family from? You don't want to say? Might demote you or some shit like that. I see y'all ain't got no black folks in y'all building, you know what I'm saying? Or they was like, man, fuck that party, I ain't coming, I got this good weed, because y'all weed is legal. You know, our weed is not legal. We getting legal weed on January 1st, which means, thank you, it's gonna be a lot of people high as hell on January 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, all they're gonna lose their goddamn mind. Woo, I can't wait. I can't smoke weed though, that's just too strong for me. I had to stop. Y'all wanna hear why I had to stop? That's not everybody. I tell y'all, cause it's this embarrassing, crazy ass, it's one of the craziest stories you'll ever hear, if you wanna hear it. Now, do y'all wanna hear it? All right, here we go. Y'all having a good time so far? All right, awesome. I know we supposed to stop at, okay, we're good.
Don't worry about the clock.
Well, you know, your boss said stop at such and such time, so you ain't finna fuck up my check, sir. She looked like she docked the shit out y'all ass, you know what I'm saying? You were late 5 minutes, that's $30. He ain't laughing at all. You know? He's like, cost me $3,000 last year. I'm just playing. Which one of y'all worked there, her or you? Yeah, that was probably why you was looking sad. You didn't come home with your full check again, huh, Tina? What's your name? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to call you just Tina or Becky. You know, I wouldn't do you like that. What is it? Renee. Oh, that's slightly black. Okay. You said Christy, I'd been like, yeah, okay, you look like a Christy. You said Renee, I'm confused. You know what I mean? Shaniqua, what? You know what I mean? Renee that's clearly black. Them resumes ever come to y'all just throw them motherfuckers out, don't you? Tynesha, I don't even know how to pronounce this bitch name. You know what I mean? Y'all got HR in here? Where HR table at?
We don't have any.
Glad. I'm glad y'all don't. HR is a problem. It is, man, and they always hire the chick with the biggest titties to be the HR lady, you know? Being there like, God damn. You know how hard it is to not look at the titties when she's trying to tell you about not non-sexual looking, you know? The eyes have their own fucking mind. They be like, boy, we only got 30 more minutes in here with her. You better look at them titties. You be like, I want to get hired. That's a trap. Trap y'all should use. So here's why I had to stop smoking weed. Because, all right, it was my senior year in college. 2 weeks before we were supposed to walk across the stage, and I was done with all my finals. So I went to my boy Kenny P's house where we played Xbox. At the time, I played Mortal Kombat. We got any Mortal Kombat fans in here? Anybody? All right, my table of cool dudes, y'all, yeah. The rest of y'all lying and bullshitting, or y'all, you know, like financial apps and shit. Smoke weed and play video games. Your life would be a lot funner. That's it. That's all good. Uh-oh. Anyway. All right. He looked like he financed this shit in the early part. He's like, this is granddad. He came in. I'm just being silly. So it's my final year, right? And we playing Xbox and I'm kicking their ass because I'm using Liu Kang, the Asian dude. If you're using the Asian dude in the karate shit, he gonna be the best one, the easiest one. It's racism, but what the hell? You know what I'm saying? So all you gotta do is push 4-4-A-B, 4-4-A, 4-B, and he's kicking, flying, and throwing these fireballs, and I'm kicking their ass. They can't play, it's like finish y'all, it's music. And I'm talking shit. I'm like, yeah, Kenny P, that's why you ain't graduating, I'm whooping your ass. You know what I mean? They hate him on me. They mad because I'm flexing. So they like, hey man, you done with your finals? It's Friday, let's get high. And I saw the movie, you know what I'm saying? So I was like, okay, cool. They passed the joint around, and I should have known something was wrong because the joint had a little brown on it, you know what I mean? And it was paper. I'm like, either somebody licking this too hard, or it's got some paper on it or something. So I hit that joint, I was like, and all of a sudden my sight went down to tunnel vision. And it was blinking. Anybody in here been that high and not at work? Stop lying. My shit was blinking, bye, 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 like this. I was like, oh shit. And I played football. So I had an injury right here in my shoulder. And I could feel, you know, you get high, all your senses start getting heightened, and I could feel every muscle in my arm. Yeah, good. Y'all did the damn toast too late. We already had our toast. So I'm sitting there spinning my shoulder, and they watching me, but I'm still whooping their ass in the game. So they get real frustrated. They're like, man, I'm like, yeah, shut up, I'll beat your ass. They're like, well, what's wrong with you? Why you keep moving your shoulder like that? I'm like, well, I don't know, but I'm kicking your ass with it. You know, I'm talking shit. After a while, they was like, man, you weirding us out because you won't stop moving your shoulder. And I was like, well, I'm done whooping y'all asses anyway. Now I went to U of I in Chicago, in Illinois, in Champaign. It's cold, real cold area, Illinois, sort of like what this weather is. But I was high. So I stood my ass up and walked outside with no coat at all. Still moving my shoulder like this. And my place was only a block, a full city block away from their house. I got halfway there and I looked down and I saw a crack in the ground and the crack was moving like this. You know what I'm saying? And it was still blinking. I was still blinking like that and my shoulder was moving. Crack was moving. I looked down, it was daytime. Closed my eyes to catch my balance and open my eyes, it was nighttime. You know what I'm saying? You know, I was that high. I lost at least 3 hours standing there like this. Eyes closed, shoulder rolling. Didn't nobody help me. I'm like, it's nighttime. Ain't nobody stop and say, sir, are you okay or nothing? Or they might have said it, but my ass kept doing like this. You know? Like, we better leave him alone. He looks comfortable. You know, because it was comfortable. When you be high, you be comfortable in the wrong positions and shit. So when I opened my eyes and felt that it was nighttime, it scared me a little bit. Because, you know, I seen what crackheads do. They be walking the streets and shit, you know, losing decades of their life. So I was like, I'm gonna go home. I got to my door, and I opened up the door with my key, and went upstairs. Now, when I went upstairs, I had a house, you know, we had a house. So my boy who lived right across the hallway from me, his mom was the one who sent him all the care packages and shit. You know what I'm saying? She sent him bread and sandwich meat and money, like she cared about him. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm trying to say. She treated him like that. So I go in his room, I'm like, man, Rasul, I need a sandwich or something, man, because I'm real high. And shit is talking to me. I'm hearing things like that. He said, man, because he knew I ain't get high. He said, what you doing? I'm like, well, I had graduated and never mind. You know, he was like, I said, can I get a sandwich? He said, nah, man, sit down. So I sat down. He was like, things are talking to you? And I was like, yeah, man, shit is talking to me. I don't know what's going on. He said, well, why you moving your shoulder like that? I said, never mind, man. Can I have a sandwich? He said, well, tell me something that's talking to you. Tell me what it's saying to you. I said, well, you see that knife is telling me to stab you. He said, oh shit, you know what I'm saying? That was high. No, I didn't. I was like, yeah, man, but you know, I knew I wasn't hallucinating like that. I wasn't finna murder motherfuckers and be in jail for the rest of my life off of some weed. But he was like, go, well, at least I made the right decision. Let's put it like that. So I went, he was like, get up, man, you gotta get out of here, go to your room, go to sleep. So I went my ass in my room. And you know, in college, I was more poor than I am right now, you know what I'm saying? So I had a little day bed. One of the ones that you pay $99 for it, like Kmart, Zare, you know, one of them old school. It had a silver ball at the top. That silver ball saved my life because it was cold and I was so high I needed reality. You ever been that high? I had to touch the silver, you know what I mean? It was cold. And I knew, I was like, as long as this thing is cold, I know I can stay in the real world, you know? Then I started remembering that thing that was like with, oh shit, y'all trying to fuck me up.
You're already fucked up.
Nah, I'm good. I'm a pro, bro. So I had my hand on the ball, and it was cold, and I remembered that Nancy Reagan slogan. Y'all remember that? Just say no. Just say no. Just say no. No, just say no. And I was like, just say no, and I drifted off to sleep. Just say no. Just say no. And then I started having this dream about this girl in my calculus class. And she had the tig old bitties, you know what I mean? She had them good, you know what I mean? I love titties, you know, I'm a big titty fan. I love them. That's one of my favorite things on a girl, second to pussy. You know what I mean? It was one of my, you know what I mean? I love titties. I don't care what that, they could be brown, white, yellow, you know, you ain't even gotta have two for me to be in fun with you. Just one. All I need is one. It can be little too. I'll fuck with it. You know, as long as it's female, it's born female. I'm good. We'll fuck with it. So I'm in the dream, and she comes in my room, the same one. I get off the bed in the room. I'm dreaming, and you know, guys, man, we all men, when we get a girl that we like, we have ways to seduce her, right? So I have my little moves. You call them your moves. So one of my moves is to come up behind the girl, and she had in the dream on this sweater. It looked like a Cosby sweater, you know what I mean? But wasn't none of them drugs in the party, you know what I'm saying? She was awake. That's all I'm trying to say. So I go up behind her in the dream, and one of my moves is to get in her ear, you know, talk to her real soft, let my mouth touch her ear a little bit so she get, you know, a little excited, a little wet. And I was doing it to her in the dream, and I could feel her doing like this, you know what I mean? But my secret move is to put my hands under her sweater, under the girl's sweater, and grab the titties, you know what I mean? You know, that's you get the feeling on the titties under the sweater. And here's the real good move. If you put both hands under the sweater and you pull your arms out, the titties pop out. You know what I'm saying? They pop on out. Now you on third base all the way. You know what I'm saying? They come out, you good. You are in, you know what I mean? She pull them down, you got some more work to do. You know, you get back in her ear, you know, and get your hands under there. You gotta wet her up a little bit like that until she let the titties come out. Then you good, you know? But she kept pushing me away. She was like getting wet, but she was doing something. You know, this dream was getting frustrating. I'm like, how you keep pushing me away in my dream? I'm like, you pushing me away. This is my dream. I'm supposed to be having a good time here, but I'm getting frustrated because you keep pushing me away. And I'm like, oh, damn. So I got the sweater up, and on her back in this dream, she had like some pimples on her back. You know, it was weird because I didn't want to get that shit on me. You know what I'm saying? You get them pimples on your chest and ain't no girl giving you pussy. You know what I'm saying? You gonna be like, oh, I don't want to do it, your chest nasty. You know what I mean? So I'm getting away from her. She bumping me and pushing me back in the dream. And I'm like, frustrated. So in the dream, I grabbed her shoulder, stepped back, pulled my arms out, grabbed her shoulder, trying to see what she was doing with her hands and spent her around. And then in my dream, I looked down and she playing with a puppy dick. And that's when I woke up screaming, ah! And therefore I was like, I can't never get high no more. Hey, you having dreams about puppy dicks. that is my why I don't get high story. Now I'm not saying y'all shouldn't get high. So you do what you want to. Yeah, I'm about to drink it. I'll take it. I don't have a second toast. Here's to more titties because without, you know, there you go. Oh, that's like one of them peppermint or cinnamon nasty drinks. Thank you. I'm not ungrateful, but it's pretty fucking nasty. We got a drink in Chicago that's worse than that though. It's called Malort. Anybody familiar?
Just sounds gross.
Yeah.
Oh, you ain't familiar, man. You been to Chicago?
Many times.
Quit lying. What part of Chicago you went to?
Way north end.
Boys Town. Okay, so you're not a straight guy. You're why?
It's like the other guy said, like, why?
I hear you. Ain't nothing wrong with this shit. You better leave him alone. Because the gay dude know how to punch. I'll tell you that. Been getting beat up since first grade. They learned about ninth grade they could fight. Boy, your ass ain't never been beat up by a gay motherfucker, boy. They are not nice. And you think you so tough. You're bleeding now, you know what I mean? You got knocked the fuck out. You know what I mean? You be like, oh shit. You have to go back to school and shit. Motherfucker, Barry the Ferry beat your ass. You know what I mean? That ain't how you want it. We would, y'all better learn how to accept it. It's the real world, new world, shit. The kids gonna grow up like that. Be careful. You act bad, God put it on you. I ain't mean to get all serious on y'all.
Well, you did.
No, I didn't. I'm playing. Okay, calm down. I'm giving you love, you know what I'm saying? I'm telling it, you know. Should see her collecting the money and shit. Y'all got the ugliest man on earth on y'all $20 bill. Y'all don't remember who's on the $20 bill. She's like, who's on the 20?
Queen, though.
Yeah.
Queen.
Right. Cross-dressing queen. That's what that is. Man, y'all supposed, you know, if you sniff, they tell me if you scratch the maple leaf, it smells like maple. But all I could smell was her breath. I've never smelled that shit and it actually worked. So I don't believe it. Y'all dating. But, you know, I want y'all, here's my message. I'm winding it up a little bit. I want y'all to go home and have fun with your mate. Girl, like y'all. Go home, man, go home. What you should do is buy costumes. That's the most fun. You know what I mean? Me and my girl, we buy costumes. I got her a Batgirl costume. Yeah, she fat. It don't fit all the way. You know what I'm saying? Her belly out of the motherfucker, you know. I'm like, no, Batgirl, you know what I'm saying? She got the little underwear on and you can't see until you raise her belly up, you know. Oh, they cute, you know. That's what y'all do. You got to wear them, man. You gotta have fun, you know. So, you know, it's fun. We play in bed. You gotta play, have fun, have fun. Like you wear, you know, get a little car. I had a little policeman costume, you know what I mean? So, you know what I'm saying? I'm wearing the costume and lock her up, and she's like, "Oh, give me your big black billy club, you know? Oh, give it to me, you know what I mean? Hurt me, give me your bullets, you know?" I was like, "You have fun, man." She give her the fire girl costume. She's like, "Oh, I'm gonna slide down your pole." What crime you going to commit? He walked out here like he was pimping, boy. Gonna go rob me a gas station.
Watch over him, though.
Oh shit, here you go. I ain't gonna fuck with you. Too big, you too close. I can outrun them for 6 steps. There she goes. Hey, go get your boyfriend before you beat my ass. Looking at you.
Beat your ass if you're not careful.
She will, and I might like it. Hit me, yeah, grab my dick. Pull on it 800 times. You know? Slower. Put your mouth in it. You're not working hard enough. You know what I mean? What do you think? I'm scared. She built though. Fucking nice. That's all good. Yeah, man. Get them costumes, man. That's the shit. That's how you have fun. Like, slide down your pole, slide down my pole. You got me so wet. You know what I mean? Fire girl costume. Okay. I ain't gonna fuck with you. Put that gay strength on my ass, boy. I don't want no bars. I said I'm not gonna fuck with you. See you, sir, ma'am, whichever way you going. Yeah, you can't, you know. Y'all Kanye West fans, man? Old Kanye, I love him. New Kanye, I don't know what the fuck wrong with him, man. What happened to Kanye? That's what should be his next album. What happened to Kanye? He got a church now. Y'all know this? Some people up here don't know it, y'all. It ain't filtering into y'all TV as much as it is in America. America, they Kanye and Kim crazy. This one. He got a 4-year-old's face on a grown-ass body. You be confusing the shit out your girlfriend, don't you? Like, I'm not sure if I should be fucking you, kid. You know, certain looks, just dry, clean up. You know, oh, hilarious. Yeah, I don't know, man. I think I realized, you know, what happened to him is that Kardashian pussy is strong. It is, man. That Kardashian pussy be fucking you up. I mean, look what it did. It had Lamar Odom. He was an all-star. He played in the all-star game like 3-4 times before he started messing with them Kardashians, right? The Kardashian girl sent him straight to crack. You know, he started smoking cocaine. I'm like, dude, you knew that wasn't part of the deal, you know? Then look what it did to Bruce Jenner. When we was growing up, he was all on the Wheaties box. You know what I mean? He was the fastest man in the world. Now he is a she. You know what I mean? And won Woman of the Year. I'm like, oh shit, this Kardashian pussy's too strong. But he ain't cut his dick off. You notice that? You know, he ain't all the way crazy. I don't think he should be able to be calling himself a woman if he ain't gonna get the vagina, you know. But I'm a woman, okay. I could call myself a billionaire. It don't mean it's real.
That's true.
Right, there you go. And look, old Kanye. You know, this dude had his own Bible and took all the words, the Lord and God, and changed them in the Bible to Yeezy. Right, exactly. So he's like the book of Yeezy, you know. He's like, what would Yeezy do? What would Yeezy do? What would God do? What would God do? God would lower the price of them damn gym shoes you selling. Them goddamn gym shoes, $1,500 in Chicago. Shit, lower them motherfuckers, man, you know. So my kids could walk around in them or something. Don't have to rob somebody for the damn shit. That's that good old Kanye. So, but y'all having a good time with me, I'll tell you that. We are. I didn't really get to ask you what's your job, sir?
Probably a pipe fitter.
You the finance guy? Is he the finance guy for real? Damn, man. Sometimes I be up here clairvoyant. That's for real, man. Yeah. No, it's almost like a weird gift. I really want to write a movie about it. You know what I'm saying? Oh shit, I got the movie screenwriting dude. He went to Juilliard for screenwriting. He did, for real. He went to Juilliard, didn't he? He went to Juilliard for screenwriting. Somehow fucked his life up and became a comedian. I don't know. Like, you're supposed to be rich right now, not doing this bullshit. He opened up for me. Your shit ain't nothing. I'm just playing. But yeah, I had that don't steal my play idea, but it was like a weird thing, because I've been in different places and I'll be able to do that, and it'd be arbitrary shit. Like I was at this one place and I was like, "You look like you scrub the barnacles off of ships." This dude was like, "I do," you know. And all types of shit like that happen, for real. I'm not gonna fuck with you. I see the look in your eyes. You look like you have killed before. So. You're like, Nanny. No, I'm just teasing. So it's good, man. But I think, to be honest with y'all, I think y'all money has run out. And the show has a time limit that has 3 more minutes in it, because the boss said you got to get off at 9 o'clock, because we gonna boogie.
You're listening to DJ Ken.
Yeah, see, it's his turn. So I'm gonna do my thing. Now, what I do want y'all to do, man, is if you like what you saw tonight, y'all enjoyed yourselves, let your boss know that next year you want to do it again. You know what I'm saying? Do it again. Well, help us. You know what I'm saying? These motherfuckers scared. They scared to yell out. Except for, the few dudes over here, and the criminal dudes. They ain't scared of shit. Like, I get my money. They say they can't sell weed because weed is legal. So, I sell meth. Fire me, I sell meth. Peace, bro. Yeah. Peace, bro. There you go. I was just about to end. So. And again, my name is Aaron Foster. So if y'all got Instagram, Facebook, anything, friend me up, man. And thank y'all for the show, man. Y'all have a good night.
Fucking amazing job, brother. Nice job. I'm a lawyer. I've actually been in Chicago fucking a lot, man.
Your motherfucking hand,
Oh, you giving me a drink?
all the girls pass the weed to your motherfucking man.
It's not a drinking problem. He's not drinking enough.
You don't like this, it's white girl.
It's all good.
You're losing your eye and smoking.
Oh,
My flow is in the pocket like wireless. I got the bounce like hydraulics. I can't call it. I got the swirl like alcohol. Late my freshman year, I was going.